Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, Link is still holding above this key support area on the daily chart, 2-day chart. I've got the 2-day chart open, but it is obviously the relevant one here between $17.65 and $20.17. The one that we talked about in recent days and actually weeks, since the price broke higher and then started to consolidate. And this is the main support area. We've adjusted this support area always together with the price, as the price was climbing higher. And the price doesn't really want to get above the 78.6 extension. Seems to be an important resistance level there around 27.56. I mean, we talked about that, but it looked as if the bulls were already driving the price towards the 38.40 level. That is also still the next milestone target, but we're not there yet. And the pullback is at least not clearly over yet. It is important to recognize that in the white scenario, the price could still push higher, should actually. And the larger degree third wave there should still get to $69 or higher. That's the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup, and the third wave, should take us there. There are resistances along the way. I already mentioned the 38.40 level, but also 55.37 as next upside levels to watch. So any break below 17.65 will shift the focus back to the lower support region and would not be very favorable in terms of direct follow through, obviously, and we would have to reinterpret the chart once there is a break below support. Now, what would that mean? Well, the yellow and the green scenarios are already on the chart. The lower support region between 691 and 1070, these are the relevant levels that would then become, I would say they would get into focus, right? We would focus on them, that lower support region highlighted in yellow, in case we break below 1765. That would be in a possible larger wave 2. At the moment, the assumption is that larger wave 2 already bottomed in August, but with only a 3-wave move up, should there be a break of upside continuation support, we would have to assume it is the green count at least, maybe even something more bearish, which means that really the 1765 level, there's quite a bit of focus on that level, right? I mean, there are, some people might draw the fips from here. Then we talk about 1586. I don't, because I rather want to place it at the low of the internal wave 2. That's normally how we do it. And also you can see that the price did react perfectly to the 38.2 retracement, indicating the fips are set correctly. But for me, it's not an invalidation point, that 1765 level. It is simply support. So what we don't want is a sustained break below it. If the price gets down to $17.20 and recovers immediately, that would still be covered. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. And here we can see that the price isn't offering any clear evidence that a low has formed in this internal fourth wave. Now we're talking about the fourth wave within the larger third wave. We've already tested support between $20 and $17.65. There was a reaction yesterday, but not yet a break above the initial resistance level, which is the 50% retracement at 24.84. So only really a sustained break above that level, or a break above it in 5 waves, would indicate that some kind of a low might have formed already. But so far there is no evidence. The price knew exactly which level not to cross to keep the downside pressure alive. So the bears are not really bothered at the moment. They're not really affected. So they are certainly not scared by the bulls. That needs to change. That needs to change at some point. And my assumption would be that should the price break above 24.84 now, so above resistance, there's a good chance we are moving higher to that 38 level, the blue line, the next upside fib level. But as long as we stay below resistance, there's absolutely no evidence that a low has formed, unfortunately. So waiting a little bit for further clarity. That's the update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.